Hey, Libra. Started on zone again. Always surprises me. We're here to do your reading. We're going to start off with the, man, I think this is the Moon Manifestations Oracle. I think. I hope you've all been well. Living life. Wherever you are. Staying safe. Wherever you are. I'm just gonna see a little bit of the current energies. We don't have a theme or anything this week, or not this week, but this round. Here we are. Happiness. Let's go Happiness Leo's reading. It reminds me of the Barbie movie. Or just Barbie in general. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen trailers and stuff. An empowerment. Ooh. Ooh. Being happy is empowering. Let us think. This happiness has like nature and a childlike energy. It's not a child, it's a, younger female, but it's like a very daytime, playful, outdoor energy. And then this empowerment is like a less youthful character and energy, and it's like a nighttime. Like, the woman is by no means old. I'm just saying she's not quite as something about the evening and its wisdom. It's funny, as like I'm getting, I don't know why I'm doing that again, but Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups. I'm immediately getting that there's a balance that maybe you need to strike here. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, tons of shuffling. Forgive me. I just got sucked into that, which is odd. You, all crosses, headspace, words that matter, recent past, and your future. How you see yourself, how others see you, hopes and fears, outcome. And overall energy of the Nine of Swords. So something about the night. Something about the night. To be a nightmare energy. You. King of Cups. Surrounded by water. I'm sorry. The thing that immediately struck me is that this King of Chalices has this little net off the corner of his little platform here that's in the water. While it's probably meant to just be that he's fishing, like gathering his resources. It almost seems restrictive. Like maybe at this time with that Nine of Swords, you are tied to your thoughts and emotions. And that's why happiness is the overall. Sorry, puppy scratching. You okay? You okay? Sorry. What crosses you? The Fool. And I didn't look at it yet. So, freedom. Probably from those things. Which makes sense. This happiness is like this jovial, free energy. Headspace. You want your 10 of Cups. That's stability, longevity, generational wealth, potentially. And no struggle of. Because 10 pentacles. Okay, root of the matter. Death. Transformation. Something's changing. Something's changing. Is something changing within a 10 of Pentacles situation? Recent past. The moon. Third major, literally in it. Well, no, third major so far out of 5 cards. Recent past. Something was unclear. Was it hidden from you or hidden... I meant to do that the other way around. So I'm getting maybe it's hidden from you. Yeah, hidden from you. Or did you hide it? I take that back. Near future. 5 of Cups. You still 2 cups behind you, but understand that more is spilled than not, and that people are walking away. I see yourself. Knight of Pentacles. Diligent in a slow and steady fashion. You show up. You keep showing up, even if it's methodical. There's nothing wrong with that. How other people see you. Oi! 8 of Swords. So people see you as being as tied up as you might feel at times. Stressed. I'm just getting like... Are you currently participating in something that either stressed you out or your heart wasn't really in it? Because the overall is the Knight of Swords. Hopes and fears. Huh. Disappointed and not looking at those cups. Hoping that something's going to come in and rescue you. It's interesting because in this card, it's literally like the cloud is handing you a cup and there's a Pegasus coming. I don't know if you're not noticing either or just not noticing the cup. It's a 4. There's a hope for emotional stability. I know that's not what this card means. The 4s are about stability, right? And there's 4 cups. It might be seeming elusive. Because the only ones that are grounded into reality and not ethereal in the sky is just the 3. Not the 4. Outcome. Queen of Swords, just like air energy. I think that is actually Libra. I could be mistaken. Virgo had a very, very pleasant, like, to the point reading, and this one's not so much that it's completely stumping me, but it just seems not fun, which is interesting because happiness and empowerment. And I originally thought it was about balance, but it's almost as if where you are now is entirely not happy or feeling empowered. Like, it's not about balancing them. It's about even getting there. Dang. Okay. This we need advice. We didn't get advice for for the last reading. But this seems like, okay. So you do the Queen of Swords energy at the end, right? Either cutting something out or making some sort of executive decision, right? And the root of the matter is the Death card. Like, something is changing. I don't know what that is. It's certainly possible that could be different things for different people. I am feeling this heavy heart, like 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy, though. Like, almost. It's like, I'm definitely in my skin, in my, too. But there's, it's in the throat. It's definitely in the throat. Sorry. Like, I shouldn't have tapped into that. Like, oh god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is about a 10 of Pentacles. Like, your legacy, like, what you thought was... It's not 10 of Cups, so it's almost like I said before, was your heart really in this? And I'm sorry to, like, I'm by no means trying to call you out. I'm just posing a question. Was your heart in this in the first place? Like, and that's why the universe would take something away. And I'm like, I'm not saying the universe is taking something away. Like, maybe it's your decision. Maybe you decide, like, maybe you're making that tough decision to walk away from something that's just, you are coming to terms with it. Something, while it had legacy potential, wasn't really what your heart wanted. Just, almost just... I would say in some ways, that is just as challenging for different reasons. Because nobody wants to reject it. Like, that's tough. Like, we're not going to take any, like, minimize the reality of that. Right? But when you walk away, which I've had to walk away from something that just wasn't working. My heart was in it. It was. But it became so challenging that it wasn't going to be what it was intended to be. Right? Anyways. But you have to live with that thought that, like, did I call it too soon? Like, am I sure? Like, I'm making a decision. I have to live with these consequences. Not only do I have to live with these consequences, I am affecting other people. They're going to have to live with these consequences. That's tough. Like that. I'm sorry. That's very unhelpful, but it just, I understand. I'm just trying to communicate that I understand. Truly, I do. I do. Alright, can we get advice for Libra in this instance? Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. We didn't get the Tower. Because I think you're in a stage where the universe feels as though you can still take care of this yourself. And there's like stages of these things. Because you might go through a Tower intended to break something up or to change something entirely. And sometimes we use those opportunities to cling, right? Like, all this bad stuff went down, so I'm going to cling to that which I have even more fiercely. There's an ebb and flow, right? So it's possible that you've done that in the past, and then in short order you regret it. Because it occurs to you that was the opportunity you could have used to extricate yourself in a way that was less specifically on you making the decision. You could have used it as a little bit of an excuse. And not that we're trying to, like, be without blame, but the universe helps you to co-create with spirit, right? Ask them how to help you to achieve what you want. Without always being so tied to the how. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. And that's what's funny. There's another card somewhere. I don't even know if I have this deck. I don't think I do. But it's make spirit your weaving partner or something. I think that exists, or I've just heard that somewhere. So co-create with spirit and make your dreams real, right? She's weaving a web. Well, the spider. It's a she, but sure. Is weaving a web. If you work towards the things that you know, it always stops me, like, you can control. I don't mean control, just make efforts where you're able and ask for help in the ways that you do not yet know how to even proceed, right? Talk to the universe here. Life is speeding up. That could be future energy that we're not going to get into here. This is heavy. But I think there's such a juxtaposition between where you want to be and where you are. Which is just like, sorry. And this reading is not going to be for everybody, of course. But like, to find your happiness, you need to empower yourself by making decisions. Working with the universe. But being the person to make decisions. Like, I'm a little speechless. Like, it's not a disaster per se. It just seems like tough. Like a sigh moment. Like, you could stay where you are. It seems as though you could stay where you are. In whatever dynamic. This could be anything, right? But I don't think you're going to want to. I think your happiness lies in empowering yourself to make other decisions. So, I wish you the very best of luck here. I'm going to lose my voice. And I'll see you again soon.